What if your next road trip didn't need a hotel, a massive RV, or even a campsite reservation? Imagine a compact van that can take you across mountains, beaches, forests, and city streets while carrying your tiny home inside it. The all-new 2026 Dacia Dokker camper motorhome is here to prove that adventure doesn't have to cost a fortune. This affordable mini motorhome is changing the camper world completely, and honestly, it might be one of the smartest travel vehicles we've seen in years. Hi everyone, welcome back to Drive Review Hub. Today, we're diving deep into the brand new 2026 Dacia Dokker camper motorhome, a vehicle that blends practicality, adventure, efficiency, and comfort into one surprisingly compact package. Dacia has always been known for creating affordable and reliable vehicles, but this time they've stepped into an entirely new territory. The Dokker camper is designed for people who love freedom, road trips, weekend escapes, and van life without spending luxury motorhome money. And the craziest part is how cleverly this camper is designed. From the outside, it still looks compact enough for everyday driving, but once you step inside, it transforms into a functional little home on wheels. Whether you're planning cross-country adventures or just escaping the city for a weekend, this camper promises to do it all while keeping fuel costs low and practicality high. The exterior design of the 2026 Dokker camper motorhome is simple but incredibly smart. Dacia didn't try to make it look futuristic or overly aggressive. Instead, they focused on creating a rugged and functional adventure van that looks modern while remaining approachable and practical. The front fascia now carries Dacia's updated design language with a sharper grille, cleaner body lines, and a more confident appearance on the road. At the front, you immediately notice the redesigned LED headlights. They're slimmer, brighter, and more premium looking than before. The signature Y-shaped daytime running lights give the Dokker a modern identity, especially during nighttime driving. The grille itself looks wider and more integrated into the front bumper, giving the van a stronger stance without appearing oversized. The bumper has also been redesigned with adventure-focused styling cues. You'll notice protective cladding around the lower section, making the camper look tougher and more capable for rough roads and campsite environments. It's not pretending to be an off-road SUV, but it definitely gives off a rugged outdoor vibe that suits the camper lifestyle perfectly. Moving to the side profile, the Dokker camper keeps its boxy van shape, but that's actually one of its biggest strengths. That tall roofline and long wheelbase maximize interior space while maintaining compact city-friendly dimensions. The sliding side doors are incredibly practical in tight parking areas or campsites, and they make entering and exiting the cabin much easier. The new alloy wheel designs add a more premium touch to the overall appearance. Depending on the trim level, buyers can choose stylish 16-inch or 17-inch wheels wrapped in all-season touring tires designed for both highway cruising and light gravel roads. The wheel arches feature matte black cladding that gives the van a tougher appearance while also protecting the paint during outdoor adventures. One of the coolest exterior features is the optional pop-up roof system. This transforms the Dokker from a simple van into a proper compact camper. When raised, the roof creates additional standing room and even allows for an upper sleeping area. From the outside, the pop-top roof is neatly integrated into the design and doesn't ruin the clean silhouette of the vehicle. At the rear, the Dokker camper continues its practical design approach. The vertically mounted LED taillights are larger and more visible, improving safety while adding a more modern look. The split rear doors open wide, making loading gear, bicycles, camping equipment, or luggage extremely easy. And because this is a camper-focused vehicle, Dacia has included smart storage solutions all around the exterior. Roof rails come standard, allowing owners to install cargo boxes, kayaks, bicycles, or solar panels for off-grid adventures. Some versions even include side awnings that can quickly create a shaded outdoor seating area beside the camper. Small details like these show that Dacia really understands what travelers actually need. But while the exterior looks practical and rugged, the real magic begins once you step inside the cabin. Open the door, and the first thing you notice is how intelligently every inch of space has been used. The interior of the 2026 Dacia Dokker camper motorhome feels far more spacious than you'd expect from a compact van. Dacia has focused heavily on modularity, flexibility, and comfort, creating a cabin that can easily switch between daily driving and full camper mode. The dashboard itself looks much more modern than older Dacia models. A large floating touchscreen infotainment system now sits at the center of the dashboard, offering wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto compatibility. The graphics are sharper, the menus are smoother, and the entire interface feels much more premium than before. The digital instrument cluster gives the driver real-time navigation, fuel economy information, driving data, and camper-specific functions depending on the trim level. You can even monitor battery levels, water storage, interior lighting systems, and power usage directly from the display in camper-equipped versions. Material quality has also improved significantly. While Dacia still focuses on affordability, the cabin no longer feels cheap. Soft touch panels, textured fabrics, contrast stitching, and smart color combinations create a surprisingly cozy atmosphere. It's simple, but it's cleverly designed. The front seats are wider, more supportive, and designed for long-distance comfort. Since this vehicle is built for travel, Dacia paid extra attention to seating ergonomics. The higher driving position provides excellent visibility, making long highway drives much less tiring. Storage compartments are everywhere. There are deep door pockets, hidden under-seat storage areas, foldable trays, overhead compartments, USB charging ports, and clever organizers designed specifically for travelers. Every space feels purposeful. Now let's talk about the camper conversion itself, because this is where the Dokker becomes truly impressive. Depending on the configuration, the rear cabin can transform into a compact living space complete with a foldable bed, mini kitchenette, portable fridge, water tank, dining table, and storage cabinets. The transformation process is quick and simple, meaning you can go from passenger van to sleeping setup in just minutes. The folding bed system is surprisingly spacious for a compact vehicle. 2 adults can comfortably sleep inside without feeling cramped. The mattress quality has also improved compared to older camper conversions, offering better support for overnight trips. Ventilation is another area where Dacia made smart improvements. Large side windows, optional roof vents, and improved insulation help maintain airflow and temperature control inside the cabin. Some trims even offer blackout curtains and privacy shades for a more comfortable camping experience. One of the standout features is the modular kitchen setup. It may not be luxurious, but it's extremely practical. There's enough space for basic cooking equipment, utensils, compact food storage, and even a small sink in certain versions. For weekend adventures, it's honestly more than enough. Ambient LED lighting throughout the cabin creates a cozy nighttime atmosphere, while optional solar charging systems help power lights, charging ports, and small appliances during off-grid trips. Dacia clearly designed this camper for modern travelers who want convenience without complexity. Technology also plays a major role in making the Dokker feel modern. Features like wireless charging, 360-degree cameras, adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, and parking sensors make daily driving easier and safer. Even though it's positioned as an affordable camper, it still includes many features people expect from newer vehicles. And then we arrive at the performance side of the 2026 Dacia Dokker camper motorhome, which is surprisingly impressive considering its size and purpose. Under the hood, Dacia is expected to offer multiple engine choices depending on the market. The most popular option will likely be the turbocharged 1.3-liter petrol engine producing around 140 horsepower. This engine balances power and fuel efficiency perfectly for long-distance travel. There's also talk of a hybrid version joining the lineup, which could dramatically improve fuel economy while providing smoother low-speed driving. For campers and road trippers, this would be a massive advantage, especially during long journeys across different terrains. The Dokker camper isn't designed to be a sports van, but it delivers enough power for confident highway cruising and mountain driving. Acceleration feels smooth, and the turbocharged engine provides solid torque even when the camper is fully loaded with passengers and gear. The 6-speed manual transmission remains available for drivers who enjoy greater control, while an updated automatic transmission option makes long-distance driving more relaxing. The automatic shifts smoothly and keeps the engine operating efficiently during highway travel. Ride comfort is another area where the Dokker surprises people. The suspension has been tuned specifically for camper usage, meaning it handles extra weight much better than a standard passenger van. Road imperfections are absorbed nicely, and highway stability feels reassuring even at higher speeds. Steering is light enough for city driving but stable enough for long-distance travel. One of the best things about the Dokker camper is that it doesn't feel intimidating to drive. Unlike massive RVs or oversized motorhomes, this compact camper feels manageable for almost anyone. Fuel efficiency is expected to be one of its biggest selling points. Early estimates suggest fuel economy figures that could outperform many larger camper vans by a huge margin. That means longer adventures with fewer fuel stops and lower travel costs overall. And for people who love exploring hidden destinations, the Dokker's compact dimensions become a major advantage. Narrow roads, tight parking spots, crowded city streets, and small campsites become much easier to navigate compared to traditional motorhomes. Dacia has essentially created a vehicle that combines the practicality of a family van, the adventure spirit of a camper, and the affordability that many travelers desperately want. That combination alone could make the 2026 Dokker camper motorhome one of the most popular compact campers in the market. This isn't about luxury. It's about freedom. It's about waking up beside a lake, driving through mountain roads, parking near the beach, or simply escaping everyday routines whenever you want. And the best part is that the Dokker makes those adventures accessible to more people than ever before. The 2026 Dacia Dokker camper motorhome proves that you don't need a massive budget to live the road trip dream. With its clever design, practical camper features, modern technology, impressive efficiency, and compact versatility, this tiny motorhome could completely redefine affordable travel. And honestly, for adventure lovers, weekend explorers, and van life fans, this little camper might just be one of the smartest vehicles coming in 2026.